Real Madrid rules Kante hiring. Close to ending his contact with Chelsea, N'Golo Kante and his agents have been looking for a new destination. According to the Central Defense, Real Madrid bought the signing of the midfielder, even if free of charge, in the next transfer window. The Frenchman did not reach an agreement with the Blues board to extend the contract. He arrived at the London club in 2016-17 and has a contract until June 30, 2023. In the crosshairs of European clubs, Kante is heavily linked with a move to PSG and Barcelona, but not close to reaching a deal. The favourites to sign him are the Catalans, who have advanced little by little. Due to injury, the midfielder was out of the Chelsea team this season for most of the time, making just 2 appearances. In addition, he was left out of the World Cup in Qatar. There is still no projection of when he will be 100% physically. Graham Potter evaluates performance against Aston Villa, praises Omari Hutchinson's performance and talks about Armando's injury. In a friendly held this Sunday, 11/12, Chelsea had several young players from the academy among the starters, and despite the experience gained, the team was defeated by 1-0 by Aston Villa, who went to the field with an almost complete team. After the final whistle, coach Graham Potter commented on the team's performance, admitting that the youth of the team was a point against a good opponent. It was a good game, a good performance by a young team playing against a really experienced Premier League team. We've had a fantastic week, good to work with the boys who are here. The boys who were injured have had a little more time training and have continued with their rehabs, so it's good that they are catching up. It has been very positive to work in these conditions and we are happy with the week. Among the young climbers, Omari Hutchinson was the highlight, being very participatory on the field, almost scoring a goal in the first half. Omari Hutchinson, very good, dangerous, asked a question all the time. He hit the post in the first half, but throughout the game he showed his quality. He wasn't the only one. It was a lively performance against an experienced Premier League team, with many young players. Graham Potter also spoke more candidly about the week of training and the rehabilitation of key players in the squad, who could return to reinforce the team for the second half of the season, in addition to revealing details of the return of players who played in the World Cup in Qatar. We have a whole week of training when we get back. Obviously we've recovered from the flight. Then we have a friendly next week, so that will be good. We have a few more guys coming back from the World Cup, so it's going well. This week we may have a few more players back in full training with us. Reece James has moved forward, Wesley, Fofana, and Carney, Chukwuemeka, moving forward, so that's positive. So hopefully Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Ben Chilwell can make a step forward in his rehab next week. We are optimistic about that. Still in the first half of the friendly, Armando Broja left the field injured and Graham Potter gave his initial view on the player's injury. It was an unfortunate tackle. I think he was caught by the player and the impact on the ground. It doesn't look positive at the moment, but it's too early to say anything. Fingers crossed, but it's weird. Thiago Silva's wife shows thoughtful captain after Brazil's eliminations in the World Cup. The defeat on penalties against Croatia sealed Brazil's elimination in the quarter-finals of the World Cup. After a 1-1 draw in overtime, the Croatians won 4-2 on penalties and advanced to the semi-finals of the World Cup last Friday. This Sunday, Thiago Silva's wife shared the Brazilian captain's reaction to the crash. Belle Silva published, on her Instagram, a video of the national team defender on the balcony of the hotel in Doha and commented on the athlete's condition. It has been like this. He is alone, silent, thinking about God knows what, wrote the player's wife in the Tool Stories. Holder and captain of Brazil, Thiago Silva was on the field in the Croatian counter-attack already in the 26th minute of the second half that resulted in the tie. On penalties, the defender didn't take any kicks, but saw Rodrigo stop Livakovic and Marquinhos hit the post. Casemiro and Pedro converted their kicks, but the Croatians didn't waste any shots. This is probably the last cup for the Chelsea defender, who has been to every World Cup since 2010. He was captain in 2014 and 2022. In 2018, the banner was rotating and Thiago Silva captained the Brazilian team only in the victories against Costa Rica and from Mexico. His defense partner Miranda wore the armband in the elimination against Belgium in the quarter-finals. Subscribe to the channel, leave your like and have videos updated every day. Leave in the comments what you think about the news.